Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This Sunday I'm going to be giving a talk to preteens and young teens in Mensa, the High IQ Society. In advance I had the registrants complete a few-item questionnaire so I can tailor my talk to them. They emailed me some interesting responses to the following question. What's the hardest part about making or keeping friends? In preparing for Sunday, I drafted the following answers, and I thought you might like to see them, whether you're a teen or not. First, they asked about finding time for friends. All of us, from kids to seniors, are busy. You may not need lots of time for friends. Some can be just kids you text occasionally or chat with when walking around the schoolyard or sitting next to in the cafeteria. If you do want to spend more time with someone, what should you cut out to make time? For example, if you're a reader, do you want to read a little less and instead invite a friend over? If you play a lot of video games, do you instead want to invite a kid to play basketball? Another question was, how do you find mature, smart kids? Well, some kids act like idiots because they think it's funny or they just aren't mature enough yet. You don't need an army of friends. One or two good ones may do. So keep your radar out for kids who are kind and smart. For example, listen to kids' comments in class. Then at recess, you might say, I liked your comment about X. If your school is too laced with not smart, immature, or mean kids, think about your after-school activities. Is there one you're doing or could do that would more likely have smart, nice kids? That's why you're in Mensa. Then they asked about how to make the first move. Shy people may need only to hang around within your potential friend's line of sight at recess or sit nearby in the cafeteria. A little more assertive is to offer a bit of praise like, hey, you cut your hair, that's cool. Or, you're walking to recess after a boring class, you could say, that was so boring. You agree? And they asked about topics to talk about. Well, most kids are interested in one or more of these. Family, friends, pop culture, school. If you're in high school already, they may like discussing colleges to apply to, whether to take an AP class, pressure from parents, or a romantic issue. They also asked about getting kids to not judge you before they know your interests. Alas, many people do judge you on your clothes, or if you're too jokey or too serious, too assertive or too quiet. Without hiding your core self, do you, for example, want to dress more mainstream so they don't prejudge you? Do you want to early on share an interest of yours? If you're interested, say, in dinosaurs, show that cool image, book, or video of dinosaurs. Do they react positively? Then they asked, I want to know about how to determine whether someone wants to be your friend. Do they hang around where you are in the cafeteria, the schoolyard, wherever? Or a more obvious sign, do they ask about you, share something with you, or tell you a joke? Some preteens will still pull someone's hair or make fun of them, and sometimes that's a sign they like you. They said they've got a lot of, quote, friends who are jealous or competitive with you. Might you be showing off too much? You're a Mensa, a high IQ person, so without intending to, your intelligent statements could seem like showing off. Don't dumb yourself down, but think twice before one-upping a kid. You need to listen more, talk less, ask questions about themselves, make them feel good. They may not be as smart as you are, but they could be kinder or funnier or whatever. Give a little praise. Just even nodding your head at their comment can make them feel less competitive with you. They asked about trying to make friends with someone who already has a best friend. Go slow. Trying little trial balloons like, that was quite a test, or I like your shirt, or reveal something about yourself like, I'm going skiing this weekend. Such small initiatives show your interest without seeming too eager. They said that they asked about keeping friends is hard when you're not interested in the same things. What do you do about that? Well, of course, you try to find common ground, or maybe you should try to get into something they're interested in. If they like a certain video game, play with them, or ask questions about it. If they're interested in butterflies, ask them about that. And they asked about expectations, yours, your friends, or your potential friends. Try to be candid. For example, if you're not ready to go beyond kissing, when not in the heat of the moment, you might say you like the person but want to go slow, or maybe you just want to be friends. It's easier said than done, but being authentic yet tactful helps ensure that expectations are met. And somebody asked about a friend leaving and they don't know why they left. Well, so you might start by looking inward. Have you been nice enough? Interesting enough? Have you listened well enough? Alas, sometimes people do leave a friendship and we can never figure out why. I happen to know that from personal experience. But maybe the key to making and keeping good friends, balance getting your needs met and helping them get their needs met, especially making them feel good about themselves. Well, I hope that at least some of those ideas are relevant to you, even if you are an old fart like me. In any event, I do thank you for watching. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. I certainly welcome your checking out any of my 29 books. They're all on Amazon. A couple that might be particularly relevant is Jeremy's Quests, about a young person just starting out. And another book is called Starting Out Stories. In any event, you'll certainly find more than you can stomach on Amazon of my stuff. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.